What is up, my friends? We're going to be diving into a Magic the Gathering draft here. We are in 300th place in Mythic. The last 6 or 7 drafts, we've gotten 4 trophies. I got to play against my 2 favorite streamers, Newmont and Paul Chen, in the last 2 drafts, so I've been having a ton of fun. We're up here in 300th. Let's keep it going. All right, let's dive in here. Pick one, pack one. What do we have? We have the High Fade Trickster, Flash Flying. You may cast spells as though they had Flash. Interesting card. Have not got to play with this one yet. 4/2 flying with Flash. Seems decent. Fade trick is phenomenal. Create 2 1/1 fairies. Tap an opponent's creature. We can certainly look for some really powerful sorceries that we could then cast as instants. I would love to pick up that Fade trick, but not going to happen. There is a Terror here. Honestly, this pack overall is pretty weak aside from these 2 blue cards. So unfortunately, person to our left is probably going to end up in blue as well. So pack 2, we probably won't really get any blue cards here. There's a Reassembling Skeleton is really, really nice in the sack decks. Whelp is an okay flyer, but honestly, besides the Trickster here, there's not much. The Dragon Trainer is nice. You do get a nice 4/4 flyer. I do love blue in this set. I wouldn't mind forcing blue, but the Ajani's Pride Mate here is pretty nasty if you get those really good lifelink synergies. And the Angel that gives +1 health every time you play a creature. So it's really between Ajani's and the Sky Mage here. The Vessel, again, nice in sack decks. I do love the Dragon Trainer, but blue-red is maybe not the strongest. Though I definitely have a trophy with blue-red. I think we're just going to go ahead and take the safe play with the Ajani's Pride Mate. But man, it's close. This is really close. I think you can go either way. I really want to stay in blue is the thing, but the Bouncer is just phenomenal. And once again, pretty weak power level in these packs. There's just not much else here. The Bouncer is insane, though. I love this card. I ran a deck with like 4 of these, no, 3 of them, and you curve out and then just drop one after the next, keep bouncing what your opponent does, and then you just win. Here there's Heroic Reinforcements if we were in red. The Mischievous Pup is pretty nice if you have something that has a good ETB. Fleeting Flight is kind of meh. It stops combat damage, but it's not like hexproof or anything. Swiftblade also nice in white-red. We have 2 nice white-red cards, which is also kind of unfortunate. Person to my left might end up in white-red. So we might have people to our left in white and in blue, which will ultimately mean pack 2 is going to be pretty subpar for us, but hopefully pack 3. We are getting past a lot of good white. Haven't seen much blue yet. There's the Dazzling Angel. So if we had taken and we did take the Ajani's Pride Mate, whenever you gain life, you get a +1/+1 counter, and whenever you play a creature, you gain a life here. So the Dazzling Angel is phenomenal with Ajani's Pride Mate. Another Terror, but we don't really have many spells. Another Terror. Overrun is insane. I have lost many a game to Overrun, but is certainly not for our deck. So it's either the Terror or the Heir Apparent. I think we're probably going to lean towards the Terror here. Our deck doesn't really want this right now, but if we wield that 1-cost spell, the Fleeting Flight, could be good. Nessian is really, really, really good, but green is definitely the worst color in the set. That being said, there's really nothing here for us, so I'm trying to take the best card. If we end up in green somehow, we have the best card. Run away together. The Paladin is really nice. We do need some removal, but this probably ain't it. I will take the Paladin over the Wheeling Terror, as we just don't have any spells right now. Quite literally 0 spells. So Terrors are not very good. Paladin is very good. We wield the Sky Mage. This card is pretty nutty. It's whenever you draw a card, not whenever you draw your second card each turn. So while it is slow to start, it can spiral like crazy. Green definitely does seem open. The Treetop Snare Spinner is really nice, but I really do genuinely think blue is by far the best color, and that green is by far the worst color. I don't really want the Squad Rallier, especially with lack of hits that we'd have for it right now. Guarded Air is a pretty nutty hit, though, for the Squad Rallier. I can find something with power 2 or less. We can get the Guarded Air, which is a 6-drop that gives you 2 3/3s and a 1/1 lifelinker. Certainly nice, but this Epiphany here is actually one of the ones we really wanted to find, specifically for every blue deck. But also the Sky Mage would then get +3/+3 for playing this. It's an instant. You could pop that off all of a sudden, win a real nice combat. I love this card. I'll play in every single blue deck. Sure, it's a little bit slow, but late game you're refilling your hand so much. It's just totally worth it. I have not gotten a chance to play Arabo, the first Fang, yet, but I've played against it a number of times. And other cats you control get +1/+1. So it means it's a 3 mana that gives you 2 2/2s. And other cats, which means like the Prideful Parent and the cat that it spits out. And if we can find other cats, and whenever another cat enters, you get to create a cat token. So this can certainly win games. I hate to pass the second Fey Bloom trick. We're obviously not going to wheel that. I also hate to lose some removal, as we have none so far. But yeah, cat is just too strong. This is not the angel we want. Think Twice is good with the Tolarian Terror. It's actually a little bit bad with the flashback. You want it to be in the graveyard, and then if you play it a second time, it leaves the graveyard, so then this gets more expensive, so you have to be a little bit careful. That being said, we're obviously going to take that. We are really lacking 2-drops. Another Think Twice, or a Refute, or a Sarah Angel, or a Felidar Savior. Kind of have a lot of options here. If we want to go more of the route to get the Tolarian Terrors out, we can do that. We want to go wide, which we kind of do with the cats. This can put +1/+1 counters on everything, which also then helps with the Paladin, which gives first strike to +1/+1 countered creatures. This is just a big flyer with Vigilance to finish out games. I don't think we can take the Think Twice just because there's too many other good options. That being said, we really don't need late game right now. We need early game. I'm going to take the Angel. The Angel's certainly slow, but right now we don't have much. Bleeding Distraction is definitely one we would want for the Tolarian Terror. Claws Out is also insane. You get super wide with cats and then play Claws Out. Pretty much can just win the game. Time Stop is interesting, but it's 6 mana. I'm not going to mess with it. Claws Out and Fleeting. Oh, that's... This is more for like blowout type games. I think this is more nuanced. It's pretty close though. I would love to get a Claws Out, but right now we only have 2 cats. We can get more cats. Oh, this is a cat too. We have 3 cats. More cats is good. Light is fine. Not really my favorite combat trick, but we don't have any spells really here. Do not want any of these. Don't need 4 drops. I really don't. Really need... Wow. Need 2 drops. There's a 2-drop. Over a Terror? I'm going to take the Terror, as I think the upside is just way higher. I don't think we're anywhere near playing them yet. But we got a little bit closer. God. Just very low power level in these packs. All right, pack 3. Bail me out here. We need some help, and this is not the help we were looking for. Honestly, the Fleeting Distraction might be the best card here in our colors. All right, here's a pack. This card is insane. Exemplar of Light is really nice, especially with the life gain synergies. Spectral Sailor is also ridiculously nice. We don't have any removal. The Banishing Light is kind of important. But I can't take it over a bomb. Like, it's 100 times better than the Seraph. 1,000 times better than the Seraph. So we have literally no sorceries. We can actually cast creatures as well. Imprisoned is not good, but it is removal, and we don't have any removal. Make your move is bad removal. This was 2 mana, I'd be interested. Yikes, man. Yikes. I mean, we just don't have removal, and I'm gonna take this. Time stop. End of the turn. We have another shot at another time stop. I'm gonna take the cheap spell here over the probably better spell. Just because, again, the terrors are kind of the best feature of this deck right now, and it's not a very good feature. We also have no 2-drops. Aetherize is not good. Man. Witness Protection is technically removal. Yikes. 7 instants. I don't think we can feasibly play another Fleeting Flight. God, this deck is really bad. It is really, really bad. Alright, just have 2-drop. God. What? Now I'm just confused. I'm thinking we're in the wrong colors. White clearly wasn't open. Pick 10 Banishing Light and a Fleeting Distraction. I have to take this because it's the better removal. We just don't have that much removal. I am very confused. And the time stop wield. Jeez. Okay. Maybe we can put something together with this pile of cards. Okay, this is what we've come up with. It is not pretty. This is a really tough build. Ultimately, try to get as many spells in there as possible. We have 9 instants. I had to run the wall because we just have no early plays. Then we're going to just try and fill the graveyard with as many spells as possible, as quick as possible, to get these Tolarian Terrors out. And that's what we've got. Let's do it. Do not need the shuffler to also make this more difficult than it already is going to be. I am going to keep this, though. It's very sketchy. We are on the draw, so we just need to draw 1 plane. And we have the Witness Protection. Our deck doesn't have anything to do until turn 3 anyway. So I think this was a good keep. Okay, Prideful Parent is a good hit. Turning a 2/2 into a 1/1 is not good. Plays like a 4/2 here. Turning a 2/2 Death Touch into a 1/1. Maybe okay, but we're gonna get that Prideful Parent cooking. So we put all 3 into the graveyard. Interesting. Alrighty. Let's get the 2/1, 2/2/1/1 online here. If he wants to trade the Gutless Plunderer, I'd be happy to. Rat is annoying, but we'll just go ahead and ditch. There is a world where you ditch the time stop, maybe. It makes the Tolarian Terrors cheaper. And I don't know when we're going to have 5 mana, and if that's even going to be helpful at that point. I'm just going to get spells in the graveyard there. That is not helpful. Guess we're going to go ahead and Witness Protection the Plunderer here. And pass. Okay, we got him to pass. And now we are flooding out, so super glad we kept our land. And now have nothing to do. Now if we had time stop, that'd be pretty cool. Art is annoying, so we can go ahead and banish that thing. I'll eat the damage, and then we're gonna swing on his turn. If he wants a 2-for-1 himself, he can. It's fine. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I'll swing with everything. Okay. I'm okay with that. Do need to find anything in our deck that is not more land. Not too scared of that thing. Okay, that's ultimately not helpful whatsoever, but sure. Go ahead and swing here. It seems with the elves, we'll go ahead and just draw a card here. You're doing great. I will go double Fleeting Flight here against his Gnarled Colony. I mean, you probably only need 1, but I'll use them all if we need them, is my point. Because I don't mind them getting into the graveyard, as we do have 2 Tolarian Terrors in the bottom half of our deck here. Okay. That's annoying. It's not combat damage, so the second Fleeting Flight actually does not help. Not helpful. Very awkward game here. We do have like some flash creatures though, so like I'm actually gonna put it on the Gnarled Colony. Because if we draw the flash 4/2, we could. Why would you? Okay, that seems odd. And I guess he denies me the card draw, but hey, it's a Tolarian Terror. That's the guy I was looking for. Alright. We're finally on the board. Let's hope he wasted all of his good spells here. My man's playing a Land of War Elves and is not playing anything in his deck greater than 3 mana. What? I mean, obviously we're gonna block. The good news is we have 2 spells here. If he pumps that above 4, we can kill it with Make Your Move. What? Does he have... What? Okay. I mean, so he's just trading, ultimately. But that's actually not going to work, so... I'm fine with this. So now we play this, and even though we'll both have 3, it stops all combat damage, so... We now have a 6/6 ward, 2. Barrier is terrible, but it allows me to swing, so let's go for it. Not really the card you want to be top decking late in the game here. I assume he's playing something that he's ramping to. That is not helpful. Okay. I will hold on to the land at this point. We probably should have been holding on to some of these extra lands. Just in case he has more rats. Arbiter of Woe. We have to sacrifice... Okay, just 1 card. I was thinking we did discard 2, but that is... Yeah, okay. That's scary. But I am going to go ahead and kill that immediately. We are down to 3 health. He's on a 2-turn clock. We got a nice card on the top of the deck there. Ay, ay, ay. So he's searching for a land? Okay. Wow, he went this deep into the game with no... Let's go. What a ridiculous game that was. Okay. GG's. Alright, game number 2. This looks terrible. Opponent going first again, took a mulligan again. So we start with 21 health. I'm not gonna lie, this rock, I've seen a lot of people playing the rock in this board. It is very aesthetically pleasing. Alright, let's play the life gain even though we could have used that late game. Gonna get the tapped land in now. I will try and play these fleeting distractions as quick as possible to get this Tolarian Terror down. This is a scary card to drop. You could easily play like a 4-2 here or something. Okay. Now I kind of want to save the second card draw for the Sky Mage. So we need something to do here, and we did not get anything to do. We have the Angel, though. Angel's good enough. Hopefully he can't kill it. The next turn we go Sky Mage. And the turn after we've got Fleeting Distraction. That's really annoying. I mean, I think he's telling me he has a deal 2 damage, burst, whatever it's called, lightning, what's it called, firebolt. Which means the Sky Mage just dies if we play it. Kind of don't really have any other options though, do we? Yeah, I mean, I think what I'm going to do here is hold up the Fleeting and the... They're both called Fleeting, ironically. Fleeting Distraction and Fleeting Light. And then if he goes to deal 2 to this, that's fine as long as he can't deal more. And then the Light prevents combat damage. So if he swings here, I will definitely be blocking. I'm going to block this one. Does he have the first strike thing that pumps it? Okay, sure strike. Okay. Yeah, but Fleeting Flight is going to do the trick here. I'm quite happy about that, if indeed that is all he has, which very well could be. I'm going to go ahead and also reduce this. Okay. Next turn we've got a Tolarian Terror. He only gets 1 damage in. We killed his creature. We put a counter on our creature. Life is beautiful. Got an Exemplar of Light, too. That would proc itself right now. There's no way we're not doing that. That means we get to draw a card. This becomes a 4/4 instantly. Yeah, I mean, that's just really good. Please don't hurt my Dazzling Angel. Beautiful. We also importantly found out last turn that he does not have another combat trick. Presumably. Well, I don't believe he can swing here. He did have that burst lightning. Okay, that's what I thought. But he killed the... I mean, that one he had to kill because it would have kept growing. But ultimately, I think the Angel is going to kind of do a lot of work for us against his deck. I think he's going to run out of steam. He's got 2 cards left. Maybe he can get a little bit more damage, but the Angel is just going to heal us over and over and over again. We also now have time stop whenever we need an extra turn. Six mana. Drop the Terror and the... I really do want to get the Sky Mage online, though. Yeah, let's get the Sky Mage cooking here. Yes, again, we won't be able to block necessarily everything. If he swings, we might be a little bit hesitant to want to block, but... Okay. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. So, got me for 3. That's fine. Now we can either pump our guy by 3, or We could smack him for 5 and then another 6. So that's 11. If we time stop as soon as it becomes his turn. And then Epiphany would actually be, yeah, so that's lethal. I mean, presumably. So we put a stopper right there. We do this. And then as soon as it becomes his turn, we time stop. Now it's my turn. Becomes a 3/3. We can now Epiphany. And it will become a 6/6. And as long as he doesn't have removal. That was pretty fun. Not gonna lie. GG's. Okay, somehow 2-0. We just need to keep facing opponents who don't do anything on the first couple turns. This looks awkward. Can't do anything really until turn 4. So let's keep it. Because who does anything in Magic these days on turn 1? What? Oh boy, that is not the card we want to see. Oh boy. If he pumps out a 3-drop here, I'll definitely banish it. Okay. That's a little risky. Could have flashed in like recruitments or whatever. Obviously we don't have them, but he doesn't know we don't have them. So now the question is, do you take out the elves or do you take out the thespian? I mean, next turn he could pump out a 4-drop, and then what are we going to do? However, a 3 attack creature is really obnoxious. Oh, this is brutal. I don't know if that's the right choice. I don't think there is a right choice, just to be honest. Okay. It was the right choice. Yeah, the problem here is that nothing really good can come of any of this. I'm just going to pass again. He's been swinging with his elves every single turn as if nothing can ever kill them. If he swings with them here, I will happily drop this in and pray that he can't kill it. Okay, he taps it. It didn't die though, so that's the good news. And now we can... It's also a wizard. That's 6, so this is only 4. Not that that's relevant at this moment. We can flash in a 3/3 at any moment. That's pretty nice. Thinks that we can't gain any life. But yeah, there's no need for us to do anything. We can literally play our creatures now as if they were instants, which is very cool. Okay. Let's go for it. I mean, he very well could have something again. He has another Flay Bloom. That would be very obnoxious. Essence Scatter is insane. Okay. Brutal. We almost need time stop just to try and get on our feet here. Ugh. Alright, I mean, if he tries to swing, though, we do have the angel to flash in here. It seems like he's got more counters. I don't know how he's, like, racking up the... Okay. We got him. We got him. We finally got him. He was bound to run out of counters. Okay. Now what do we want to do? We have vigilance on this guy, so that's great. I definitely want to draw. We need creatures to flash in. So let's go ahead and attack with the Angel. Probably just eat 4 here. We'll go ahead and draw. Some decent hits considering we haven't hit a Tolarian Terror yet. We now have 2 spells that we can actually play next turn, which is pretty great. Because we very well could have had nothing to do this turn on his turn, and obviously we want to be able to do something if he attacks here. Okay. That seems optimistic. Okay. I'm going to assume he doesn't have 2 tricks, and so I think either way we'll be able to protect whichever one he tries to kill here. This does have prowess, but again, like, bite is the one thing we can't really do much about. But this is actually still okay. It can actually do this, and now his bite will not be big enough. And then also, if we thought it would be big enough, like if he plays another instant right now. Wait, he hit this one? Oh my god, I hit the wrong thing. I didn't realize that's the one he hit. Okay. Well, we still protected this, but ultimately that was dumb. We should have... Leading distraction. Oops. Hit the wrong thing. Okay. That is unfortunate. We lose our Angel. We keep our Trickster. Did not need to lose that. I guess we would have lost it no matter. No, because he picked the wrong thing too. Alright, whatever. He should have bit with the 3-1 if he was hitting the... I don't know. That was a very bizarre turn. Anyway. I do think we can go time stop here. We hit him for 5. Time stop. Maybe not. This card takes time to grow, but I think we have time right now. All right. So this will grow it into a 2/2 immediately. So if he does something for 1 here, like a bite. That card's obnoxious, not gonna lie. Right. How many instants do we have in here? We only have 2. Fine. Okay, we can immediately turn this into much bigger. And then play... The Prideful Parent. Then we'll hold open both Make Your Move and Fleeting. That's annoying. Guessing he's going to get back the Beetle. Oh, I didn't see the Apothecary Stomper in there. That's also annoying. Man. Do we Make Your Move on the Regrower? knowing that he's about to drop another way to put some counters on some stuff. But it's not a flyer, or it's not a reach, and it's not a flyer, so I mean, I keep pushing as much damage as possible here. We now can hit for lethal. Now this grows and grows again. Let's go. Okay, made a big old boo-boo in the middle of that game, but gotta pay more attention to those lions. Alright, so what I've learned so far is time stop is way more powerful than I thought it might be. Hey, we hit our only 2-drop. We're going first, though. We have the Gleaming Barrier, so we'll have potential access to... We have actually, like, our only 2 creature 2-drops. And a 1... Yeah, I mean, this is just going to be a keep, but, man, we need to find land. And the Gleaming Barrier at least can... Thank you. Thank you. Can at least get me a treasure token if we need it. Would have been foolish to drop that 2-2 with 1 red land out there. Remember, you gain life, and we have like 1 way to gain life in this deck. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. If he wants to make the trade, I will happily Leading Flight here. It's a great card to put counters on. And we still get to play our Gleaming Barrier. Happy enough with this. Gets our Tolarian Terror cheaper. As long as he doesn't kill it this turn, knock on wood, we have Runaway together to try and protect it a little bit. Even though, again, it's not that good in this deck. But we wouldn't mind dropping all of our instants. That is a hit right there. That is a freaking huge hit. Holy smokes. This becomes a 4-4. Almost looks like we're an aggro deck here, even though our deck is definitely not an aggro deck. That's an obnoxious one to see if we don't hit a land. I mean, it has Ward 2. I think we still swing and then Fleeting Distraction here. Nope. Okay. Hey, we hit a land 2 off that. Let's go. Now we just need to play 1 more spell, and then our Tolarian Terror comes online. Dragon is beautiful, because we're going to go ahead and kill that. That is our spell to get our Tolarian Terror online next turn. We played a freaking Gleaming Barrier on, like, turn 2 or 3. And we were just running this guy over. Knock on wood. I don't want to jinx it. But it's looking pretty good. We're almost out of juice, but he's almost out of juice. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't look good for me. Okay, he gets a bunch of goblins. We could bounce one of his goblins. I don't know if that makes any sense. It does stop him from killing the 3/3. We could wait to do that then. So basically, we just go this. If he wants a triple block, we get to nail him. Let's go. Pop one of those, get the Gleaming Barrier back. And now we get this online. Oh, man. That's an annoying one. He gets card draw off this. No, it's raid, so he needed to have attacked in order to get the card draw. It's not card draw, but it exiles top 2 cards and you can play them until the next turn. This is awkward because I think we're probably just going to have to trade our Ajani in here. That does give me at least 1 hit for free potentially here. Maybe he'd block the 1. I don't know. If he wants to do that, that's fine by me. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you're doing that. Wow, he eats it all? Intriguing. Because now even Ajani or Tolarian Terror are lethal by themselves. Not that we have much removal, but if we can top deck some type of removal. What is Genesis Wave? It sounds terrifying. Only got 1 creature into play off of that. It's probably not bad. Dazzling Angel. So he gets to trade off the 5/5, but then my Ajani kills his thing and we hit him for 1. I think you have to do it. And then we get the flyer in for lethal next turn, threatening lethal. Plus we'll have the 3/3 still and the 1/1. Unfortunately, this doesn't proc for itself. If it did, Ajani would finally get some value, getting a life gain. If he has something here, like a first strike thing, giant growth, that's pretty annoying. But this still represents lethal, so knock on wood here. He does have like a fire thing he could kick it. What's it called? Burst Lightning. Thank you. Thanks for killing my thing to remind me what it was called. And now we're just going to top deck land. Oh boy, this is not good. We have the flyer flash. We have time stop. Oh my god, are you kidding me? We're just going to flood. Okay, that's a great hit. I'm glad we've been playing our lands out. That is interesting. Do you banish his 2/2 to get 1 damage in? I think you do. Because then it threatens lethal next turn. He might just be sitting on 1 land. Yeah, let's go for it. Kind of awkward. This is actually relevant. Because now we can play our fleeting. Need be. Okay. We're definitely going to play Think twice before we do any attacking. Time stop is pretty sick, because now if he... what do we have? Okay, so basically it's like a counter. So we can go like this, and if he flashes something in, like the 4/2 wolf, you could time stop. And then he doesn't get it. Still hits another creature. Okay. Oh my god, the land. The land. You're killing me. Come on. Alright, there's a creature. Let's go. Ay, ay, ay. GG's. Whew. I don't know what's happening. I really did not think this deck was going to be that good. Alright, let's keep it rolling. It's awkward, but this deck is awkward, so I think we just live with it. We can't do anything till turn 3. That is a great card. I can't play it for a while. You need to find some land. Okay. Desperately need land here. If we do not hit land, we are going to lose. Pretty much just guaranteed. Like, if we do not hit land here, it's just game over. Ooh, that is not the card we want to see, but okay, at least we got land. This card is so gross, though. Like, if we had traded off, he just gets it straight back. Good thing we didn't trade. We do have Fleeting Flight open here, though. And that would... No, it's whenever it attacks, you just automatically get the... I mean, it would be enough, but if he has anything in addition here, we lose. So we're going to go block. And pray. Fake your own death. Rip. Okay, well, luckily our thing stays alive. That's the good news, I guess. We do need a blue land here, potentially. Would be very nice. Oh my god. Okay, we get some big cats. This would be a 4/4 cat. I think we have to go for that. Desperately need that land, though. Oh, this has got vigilance, so 3/4 damage for me. Oh my god. Okay, the good news is that he's not attacking. And we can now play our own 4/4 to hold off his 4/4. This doesn't even need to attack in order to get stuff back, but he doesn't have anything to get back, so that's the good news. I think the play is to hold this open and then flash this in the following turn. I'm obviously not trading this off. Question, though. Yeah, no, I think we just play it now. I will trade. Swings, I'm going to be scared. If he has any tricks, you just get wrecked, I think, but... He has removal, that's kind of what I was, wow, worried about for the high fey. Okay. That's pretty ugly. And he gets to sack my creature. He's going to do 8. Okay. He trades the goblin for a cat. That's fine by me. It's a 1/1 token. I don't really mind this trade. One we have no choice but to make. He does get this thing back, but... Okay, witness protection. And unfortunately, since we only have 1 blue, that would mean nothing else for the whole turn. Very, very terrible the way we drew lands here. Very unfortunate. God, like, even if we had 1 more blue, we could swing with the 4/4 and then flash this in and then flash witness protection in, potentially. Opens up lots of possibilities. Time stop. Fortunately, we can't do anything. Our best bet might be to flash in the high fey and just take out the 4/4 here. He has no cards left. Either that or witness protection. Alicia. That card's really annoying. He just sacks it, though, to the ghoul. We're going to have to trade off a token. Man. Certainly not good. We'll see how he swings here. I'm going to flash this in. I don't think we're actually going to trade, though. Okay, he killed my thing. Oh. At least he doesn't get the 2-for-1 me there. We just die now. That's very unfortunate. He'll likely throw this one and then just trade it off and get it right back. But we had to jump block it, otherwise we were going to die, so I don't know. At least force him to kill some of his own stuff. And we didn't hit time stop, so I think we're just dead now. If we had the other blue, I think time stop at least buys us one more turn before we're dead. Now instead we're just dead. I want to go for think twice here and look for blue land. And then witness protection on the 4/4 so we don't die, and then we're dead. Alright, good game. We drew very poorly there, and our opponent had some really good cards. Not much we could have done. And we actually have to keep this too, because we have witness protection and run away. We're going second, so we'll top deck a planes and then everything will be fine. Oh boy. Is there a world where you just witness protection this thing so we can't get it back a billion times? No, it doesn't work, does it? Does not work. I was just kidding. We need something that exiles. That is really, really freaking bad. We are in big trouble. We are in huge trouble. We're just going to lose because we can't get a plane. Wow. Not the card we want. We have 8 planes in the deck. Okay. We made him use some removal. We did a thing. I don't mind only eating 1 damage per turn until we eventually find... This is ridiculous. Well, we just need a few more and then we can hard cast the Tolarian Terror. Oh my god, dude. You're killing me. You're killing me. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Alright, the good news is we can finally witness protection something. See if he bites and does anything here. No. Okay. Alright. He tries to kill my wall. We can finally, Yeah, we should have blocked the other one, actually, just in case he popped that off. Wow, that is not good. Okay, so we're just dead now. This can't kill. This can't bounce. Yeah. That's not good.
Let us march into battle and make new comrades.
So in like 2 turns, we're dead because,
Death is such an effective tool.
the -9 ability is just GG's. Now we get a planes. Ay, ay, ay. The only hope we have is we have a flyer. If he wasted his only removal, which is probably unlikely. But if he wasted his only removal, then we can try and get Liliana through the air. Okay, now we can bounce this and that. Now he's going to have to sack both of his creatures. So we definitely got him here. Like, that actually was really good. Because -4 is huge. Now he's nowhere near the ultimate ability, which, again, would have just ended the game. Straight up. GG's. It destroys all your land except for one land.
Is a lot like plucking turnips.
So, like, I'd have one plane. It would just be GG's. Gets back the... Oh, the skeleton for free. That's not bad. Okay. So, unfortunately, we have to play flyers because we need to get to him through the air before he can force us to sack again. Not much else we can do here. Well, alright, let's play both flyers here because we need to get to his Liliana before he can make us sack 2 things. So, I mean, we need to hit it this turn for at least 2, otherwise we're dead. I'm not going to block because if he has anything, then we lose to Liliana. I think we can block this if he has Bane Death or whatever it's called. It becomes a 3/1. Feels very terrifying. Yeah, okay, that's fine. He had Bacon to apply. Like, that was gonna die anyway. At least we stopped 1 damage, and now we get to hit Liliana, please. Okay. God, it's so close that we can almost, like, if we could turn this into a 4 attack, we could turn it into a 3 attack, we could have killed Liliana. Now we can't quite kill. It might be worth it to Fleeting Flight anyway. The only debate is, do we actually play this first to gain 1 life in case he then tries to kill it when we're attacking? Like, if he has the thing that kills a tapped creature for 2. Yeah, I mean, we're dead anyway. If he kills the Dazzling Angel, we're dead, so I'm just going to go for it here. Okay, he's going to let the damage go through. Now the question truly is, do we... I'm going to go with no, because we can do it next turn when it's at 3. And then it will actually die. And now we have it open as well against the Sunblessed Healer, which we will block. And if he has Feign Death, we'll use the Fleeting Flight there.
No way but my way.
Cat Collector's fine. That's not fine. That's actually really annoying. That kind of kills me, doesn't it? Oh boy. I mean, he dropped one of the best mythic rares in the game. And we didn't draw a plane until turn 7 or something. What were we supposed to do? So he has 2 food tokens and only 1 swamp. He can't... What is he doing here? He's just giving up the Sunblessed Healer. There's nothing he can possibly have here, right? He can't stab. I have ward. He's just drawing cards. Okay, fine with that.
Ah, time to get my hands dirty.
Oh, the bouncer is huge top deck. Let's go. Genuinely back in this game. Although if he does have stab, we're not back in this game. But we're going to go ahead and swing. Get him. Die, Liliana, die. Please don't have stab. Are you kidding me? Okay, I mean, what are you gonna do?
You'll pay for that.
That's really annoying. He's gotten such absurd amount of value. I don't even know how we're still in this game.
Time to wake up and smell the decay.
I need him to pump this for some strange reason. I don't know how he can, but... Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think we're just completely cooked. I don't really think there's anything we can do. Why does he want that to die? It's kind of odd. Oh, he wants it to die because he gets to draw cards. That's right. Liliana is insane, man. Can we somehow mill him out? He's at 19.
My pacts give me strength.
Card is absurd. This is the first time I think I played against it. It was crazy. Fleeting distraction, huh? Alright, I mean, he's gonna have to chomp, right? And then... Now he has one more turn yet again.
You've reached an undead end.
Alright. If he somehow pumps this by gaining some life... Well, not somehow. He would do it with the food. We could then make your move on it, and then fleeting distraction at the same time. Because it's based on its strength. I wanted to make sure he didn't get the Vanguard back, and he just got the Vanguard back. Oh my god. He got both back. Both flyers are now back in his possession. Alright, I think we can ship this one at this point. I don't think we can win. Yeah. Alright, I don't have Liliana. Jeez. That was ridiculous. Alrighty. Let's see, we're 4-2. Can we get that 5-win? Get back our gems or no? We are going first. If we can find a third land, knock on wood this time, this actually would be pretty good for my deck. Oh, there's not a land. Please, sir, may I have a land? I will use fleeting distraction here on whatever I can. Alright, that actually works nicely. It's got haste. We don't take any damage. Hey, we got a land, baby. We're in this thing. Let's go. Okay. So, if we play this first and it dies, it'd be sad. But we do get an extra 2 cat tokens? No, non-tokens. So we would get an extra cat token, though. I'm going to go this way first, even though this is the juicier target. So in other words, if he has one removal spell and he killed the Prideful Parent instead of saving it, then he wouldn't be able to kill a Rabo. But I'm going to take my chance here. Because we do get an extra 2/2 token if we do it this way and he doesn't have a removal spell. And I think that's worth it. He very well could have a counter here. No, is he going to kill it? Fiery Annihilation. That cat is deader than dead. Well, he could have done that first and then attacked, but he did not. Thankfully. He still could tap his thing and kill my cat if he wants to. We do need this to die before we play the Sky Mage, or it will die immediately. I'll go ahead and swing, see if he wants to make trade. probably does not. Okay. Oh, man. He used a Fiery Annihilation, though, on a 2-2. Sure, the 2-2 does some stuff, but... that's a really nice card. I am jealous. Really need that Firebrand to die so we can play our Clinquant. I could remove the card draw from this by playing the Witness Protection. I actually don't mind that, and in fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it in a roundabout way here. I'm going to swing with both cats and assume he's going to block one of them here. Okay. And now we can play Witness Protection. This will now die. And simultaneously not draw him a card. So we sacked a cat to kill a 2-2 and then offset our bad Witness Protection with him drawing more good cards. Oh, that's cute. I wouldn't mind that. Alright, you're still 2 for 1-ing yourself. What if I run away his card? Just kidding. Alright. We can now play our Sky Mage. Unfortunately, we missed a land drop. We would have been able to play it out right now. Okay. I think I want to protect that badly with Runaway Together, although the Prideful Parent is a decent target since you get the ETB a second time. But imagine playing the Sky Mage instead of playing a Barrier. Would have been a much better turn. Wow, he's going to pass. Okay, that's decent for us. We do need another plane in order to... get that Exemplar cooking. Although without our Dazzling Angel. Okay. But he can't. Oh, is he just gonna pick off the token? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Get the Sky Mage cooking now. Unless he actually has exactly the lightning card. Burst lightning. We actually could have used burst lightning and then taken out the 2-2, but he didn't, so. By pumping this up high enough, that is. Now we're kind of in huge trouble. Opponent not doing much, though, and that's good for our deck. Bouncing this does nothing because you can just flash it right back in. So, honestly, we don't really have much of a play here. You can easily make this a 3-2 with Think Twice. And the question is, can he pump it again? I'm going to ask that question and find out the answer because I'm a curious man. Okay. Still dies. So now we get him to waste a second spell potentially on the Prowess. Because that didn't do anything. It still just dies. And now is when we hit him with the Runaway. And then we just play this again. We get an extra token. Life is good. We got more instants into the graveyard. So if we do get a Tolarian Terror, we can play it now. That is not good. But we can definitely bounce it. Some nice tempo. Or not. We need white, not blue. We have been getting really screwed by land. Oh, land. There's a Tolarian Terror. You're a little too late, huh? Whenever this attacks, you exile a top card of each player's library, then you can cast it without paying its mana cost. Alright, so we just die now. That is ridiculous. Alright. It's gonna be a plane though, because we're due. Oh, he's gonna get to cast a plane. And an island. And we will quintuple block. I will block with as many things as humanly possible. Okay. What's he going to get? Oh, wow. That's such a stupid hit. He gets to kill my Tolarian Terror now for free. And that's pretty much just GG. What did he hit off his deck? Refute? So gross. Now all he needs is one fleeting to kill any of these, but we have to block. Because if he ever swings with us again, like that insane value is already too much. Just hit me with the fleeting already. You got me. There's no chance this goes through. It went through. What the heck? Alright. Opponent has 20 cards in hand, then we have one that we can't cast. So I'm going to go ahead and say we're not doing good here. Time stop does nothing, right? Well, nothing unless we basically use it as a counter. So... he plays the Kraken, I'm definitely going to, time stop that. That's not bad, because now he doesn't get to attack. Not that he probably could, maybe, but this is terrible. At least we got rid of one of his big threats. Or both of his big threats, I should say. Oh my god, dude. Our deck has just been so outmatched these last couple games. I mean, it's not even close. I'll take this trade just so we can get the freaking Exemplar out on the battlefield here. Or I could have kept it alive, potentially, but he probably can cast some spell. Now we get the plane. Very nice. I don't even know if it's worth it to play this, to be honest. It can't draw me anything right now. We have to do something. Otherwise, he's just going to flash this in. Next turn, he's going to hit me for at least, what, 3, 4, 5, 1 or 2 spells. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, yeah, we're going to eat a ton of damage next turn if we don't do something here. And we have Fleeting Flight open, so potentially we can try and block the Elemental Adept. I need him to accidentally dump all of his cards in his library into his graveyard here. He did not. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just dead. I'm holding out hope for maybe some type of getting a couple Tolarian Terrors out. Or the High Fate Trickster maybe. Getting some good attacks in there with it, but... Alright. Get the Dazzling Angel off the top. Get to draw some cards. Let's see how much damage he's going to do here. Quite a bit. Alright, we're dead. I'll see what we draw, and then we're going to ship it here, but... We got 4 really nice wins in a row, and then honestly, our deck did not cooperate with the lands, and then honestly, we just were completely outmatched here by these Liliana. This guy had Itali. I mean, he just hit the Solemn Simulacrum was really nice. This replicant against my deck is insane. Good game. Jeez. There was not much we could do against that. Very unfortunate, but kind of ended back around where we started here. But we got 4 wins, so all in all, not terrible with this deck, which I thought performed a little bit better than I thought it would. So I'll take it. Either way, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you next time.